Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Violet. If you are new here, thank you for visiting, and if you are not new here, thank you for coming back. So I wanted to do a different kind of video today. I know I usually just do like covers, which is great, but I also like to to get to talk a bit. So I thought I would do sort of what I've been listening to, basically like a sort of a monthly recap of the music I've been enjoying, some recommendations for you guys, and if this goes well, maybe I'll make it into a series, we'll see, but let's get into it. So I made a little list of notes here of the stuff I've been listening to. I really wanted to be able to show you the physical, CD copies of this music, but I have not updated my collection in so long, so I actually don't have most of this music on CD, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'll just hopefully throw up a picture, maybe put some background music for these things, we'll find out. So, the first section that I've been kind of really enjoying that I want to talk about was sort of like the noisy shoegaze rock sort of stuff. So my number one artist recently has been Julie. They are a really cool band. I think they're from Florida. I might be wrong though, and they've been in the scene since like 2020 with their debut single Flutter. I think that's like their first song, at least according to Spotify. Flutter is such a gorgeous song. It's like so noisy and just gives you this big wall of sound sort of feel, and just takes me completely back to last summer. It makes me very nostalgic. Beautiful song. Also from Julie, I've been really enjoying the songs Daisy Pusher. That song, it has some incredible vocal melodies, like the part where, I wish I knew her name, but I think it's Alex, the female singer. Her vocals on that track are just insane. I love it so much. Also, Loch Ness is, I think I'm saying that right, is a really cool song. I haven't been listening to it as much as the others, but I wanted to mention it anyway because it's just such a fun little tune, bleached hair with a cold-blooded stay. Sorry. And I also want to mention page 4, picture of 3 hedges. I think it's page 4. And that song is just, the music video is incredible. Honestly, my fashion lately has been kind of inspired by Alex's outfit in that video. I just love it. With some other artists, let's talk about, I've been listening a lot to Christmas Kids by Roar. The bass in that song is just insane, and that part that's like, if you ever try to leave me or fight, whatever. Really cool. I love that song. It feels weird to just say such a good song, but such a dark song, but it truly is an amazing song. Next up on this list, we have Hanging on the Telephone by Blondie. That's a song that I've been learning with my band, and it's just so fun to play on bass, and also just so fun to listen to. Such a fun song. I love it. And another song that I've been listening to a lot, which, if you've seen my last video, my performance with my band, I performed Jennifer's Body by Hole. And I've been really liking that song. It's really fun to perform, and honestly just so cool. So the next section on my list is psychedelic type stuff, and I don't think I can do a psychedelic section without mentioning Melody's Echo Chamber. I am obsessed. I love Melody's Echo Chamber. My top tracks recently have been Endless Shore, You Won't Be Missing That Part of Me. I've been really into that song, just so fun. I shouldn't say it's fun, it's kind of a sad song, but it gives me that dopamine that I need in music. And also Bisous Magique. I said that way too French. yameii is a really gorgeous track. I've just been getting so into that one lately. I was kind of like shying away from it because, I don't know, the key signature of it, I guess, is a bit like major. I don't know how else to put it. It just feels too simple and happy, and I'm a very sort of intense music kind of person, but the drum pattern is really what hooks me on that one. And I also wanted to mention Tame Impala. If you've been on my channel, you know I'm obsessed with Tame Impala, and recently I've been honestly not that into him, but really have enjoyed En Dans Toi. Mostly Lonerism is what I've been listening to. Nothing that has happened so far has been anything we could control is my favorite song of all time, like without a doubt. And I could talk about that song for so long, but I won't, because that would get annoying. But the entire like build up and breakdown, that instrumental section in the middle is just so good. And I also want to mention Breathe Deeper. It's a song from his 2020 album, The Slow Rush, and it's really cool. And I did it with my band, not my band, but a band, one time, and that was really awesome. And the last thing I wrote down for the psychedelic section is, well, I don't know if this really falls under psychedelic, I hope it does. Lock It by Crumb, just that one song. It's the only Crumb song that I actually like know by heart, but it is so beautiful. Just the chords, the bass, the way the bass follows the vocal melody at the chorus is just insane, and I love it so much. I have one more section here, which is kind of just things that I've been enjoying that don't quite fit into like shoegaze or psychedelics. Those are like my two like genres that I really enjoy. But these are some things that don't quite fit. First of all, I have been getting back into cocorosie, believe it or not. If you've been following my channel for a long time, you might remember I used to do a lot of cocorosie covers. I did South Second, a whole Grey Oceans medley, stuff like that. And recently I've been getting back into them because they are just the coolest sisters in probably the history of music. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. There's probably someone out there. But, well, that's mean to cocorosie. I'll cut that out. I've been really into the songs Promise. Promise is a song from The Adventures of Ghost Horse and Stillborn, and that is a really gorgeous album. And Promise is probably my favorite song off of it, maybe one of my favorites from cocorosie. And I've also been kind of getting back into the Grey Oceans album, which is one of probably my top 3 albums of all time. I've been really into Fairy Paradise, both the studio version and the KEXP version, just general live version too, I guess. Just both really cool versions, and I really like both. I've also been enjoying Trinity's Crying, Smoky Taboo, songs like that, really awesome. So that's all for cocorosie, I guess. This is just a singular song, but it's called She Bangs Like a Fairy on Acid, which is by Elita, and I hope I'm saying their name right, but they're a really cool artist. I don't know pronouns, so I'm just gonna say they for now. And it's just this really cool song with lots of harp, this really cool synth bass, and I love songs that can combine like electronic with like sort of folky, sort of harp stuff. I just love harp, you know that. Just a really cool song. I think it came out like probably just a couple weeks ago. It's pretty new, and Elita's a really cool artist that I haven't really listened to a lot, but I'm familiar with some of their work, and really cool. And this is the last thing on my list, which I don't listen to music like this very often at all, but I've been really into a song called Back to Me by yameii. I don't know if it's like yameii or yameii online, but they're a Vocaloid artist, which is so unusual for me to enjoy something like that. But really cool, and such a just a fun little tune to like dance along to and just be happy. So that concludes my June music recap, what I've been listening to. And I hope you got some maybe some music that you haven't listened to before. Maybe you could go check it out. I really hope someone enjoys something off of here, because there maybe is something for everyone. And I guess that's all. So thank you so much for watching, and if this goes well, you might see more content like this in the future. So thank you. Bye.